What up? 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 What up, everybody? We are back with another installment of Center Stage, brought to you by BeatStars. I'm your boy Mozzie, your humble host, and I'm quarantined like everybody else, man. Some people are cheating; they outside, sneaking out, which is cool, but gotta respect each other's space and all that. I was outside the other day; it was kind of weird. I saw people I knew was kind of weird, not shaking their hands, but it's a new norm we'll get used to. But we here. The main thing is that we're here. We're ready to spread this art, this energy, and I have a lot of people that are tuning in. I also have esteemed guests who are with me, and these people you're about to see how talented they are and what beautiful positive energy they have to share. So let's bring on Acie, Randy Mason, Oswin Benjamin. We a worldwide show. We bring in artists from all around the world, all around the country. But today we on some New York shit. Everybody's from New York.
Right.
100,000.
Salute to New York, one of the strongest cities in the world, one of the most resilient cities in the world. You know what I mean? What's up, y'all?
Chilling.
What's good?
I know this is kind of a new platform for all of us to try to figure out, but we're gonna work the kinks out. You heard?
We're gonna figure it out.
So we're gonna get right into it because the people are ready to hear what y'all got. Let's start with Acie, ladies first. You know what I'm saying? It's only right.
100%.
Get the queen to set it off, man. So Acie.
Yes.
Acie. One thing I gotta say about you before we even start is I don't like anime, right? But you make me wanna like anime because you present it in a very cool way. So let the people know about your anime side and how you incorporate that into your music.
Yes, I make something I like to call a spiritual trap because I am an African spiritualist and I do have a deep, deep love for anime, especially anime that has a lot of historical facts to it.
Wait. You just said a spiritualist, anime, African, and you just combine so many different ingredients. Like you're a chef, yo.
Yes, I've been cooking up in the studio, as you know.
Keep going. I just had to point that out. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I try to incorporate that into my music just to give people a piece of me and try to understand me and where I'm coming from. So I do have a lot of anime bars and a lot of things that pertain to my spirituality because I really feel like that's what led me to my love for hip hop in the first place and led me to really taking my craft seriously in the first place too. So yeah, I'm a spiritual rapper, spiritual trapper. So that's what I do. Feel me? But yeah, I love anime. Like I used to watch Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, just the common ones that everybody watched with my dad, and that really opened my mind up to all different types of animes, and I use that as an inspiration for my music, especially.
Right, and do you also incorporate it into your artwork for your music?
Yes. My cover art from my first mixtape was like it's called Jutsu, meaning art, and that's something that I got from Naruto. And I use my favorite character, Shikamaru. I like to call him the great thinker because I feel like I'm the same way. I think a lot of things out and I plan for the future. So I used his jutsu in my cover art and everything. It's a lot to explain. Shadow possession, it's a whole lot to explain. But yes, I did use my Naruto love in my first mixtape cover. And hopefully, I'm getting close to finishing my album. I can use my anime love and artwork and my cover art for that too.
So do you see parallels between your own spirituality, African spirituality, and the anime? Do you feel anime has a lot of spirituality to it?
Yes, I feel like anytime that I watch an anime, I always leave more inspired than when I started. Like, it's always the storyline of the underdog having a big dream and people doubting him and him not caring and going out and still chasing his dream and wind up making it to the top. And it's also those people who don't make the best choices, but they always find redemption and they always find a way to atone for the bad things that they have done. And I feel like that's a little bit of both of me because I haven't made the best choices in life. I'm from New York City, so from the hood, you make a lot of bad choices sometimes. And I feel like a lot of my life was me atoning for myself and forgiving myself. And I feel like, you get a lot of that in anime. So I find it really relatable for me. I've always been like the underdog in any situation that I was in. So I feel like it's very relatable to my life experiences. So I go to anime kind of for, you know, just something to relate to and for inspiration sometimes. Definitely for inspiration with music.
Got you. Got you. Now with the artwork and with anime itself, do you draw it? Do you draw as well?
I'm not that good. I can draw a little bit, but I like to. My sister, Shay, she's been starting to draw and stuff, but she's really, really good at drawing anime. And my friend Donna, so I tap into their energies a lot, and because I feel like they really understand my perspective. I don't really have to explain too much when I tell them what I need. It's kind of like they get me on a spiritual level. So my friend Donna draws, and my sister, Shay, they work a lot with me when it comes to the artwork. I'm more visionary part of it.
Right. Which is important. And you know, you say you have your friends and family that draw as well. You know, ladies and gentlemen who are watching, understand that that's part of her team. And you know, there's a lot of independent artists on here, and producers and creatives in general who are watching, and that's just a testament of having a strong team around you. You know what I mean? It's very, very important in this day and age. It's vital. You know, it's hard to be a one-man team. So salute to you for having that. You know what I'm saying? And also, you said you're putting the album together. So how many tracks is that, and when do you plan on, you know, start rolling that out?
Yeah, so I'm 12 tracks, I believe, is going to be the most. Things got a little bit halted because of quarantine, so I just been home writing. But first I had 4 songs left, like to add, because it was like 20 songs total. So I had 4 songs left just to add some extra mix to it. But now I got like 6 songs to add, plus an intro that I wound up coming with to introduce all of the songs that I'm gonna be putting out. So hopefully by the end of this quarantine, which they said is June 6th, I can get back in the studio and finish up some of the songs that I have. And you know, we can get this rolling out towards the end of the summer going into fall, because I'm really, really excited for putting this out. There's definitely more substance to it than the music that I do have out now. It's definitely a lot more of me. I feel like I found myself as an artist finally. So I'm just really eager to put it out for people to hear what I've been working on.
And you're showing your versatility for it being different, you know, from
yes,
what it
definitely.
was. So let's, you know, without further ado, let's get into it, man. You set it up beautifully. So let's hear some work.
So I was gonna do a song, but in light of what's going on in the world today, about these protests, I wound up writing something about an hour ago. It's an acapella, so I just want to do that in solidarity with the people out there who are protesting for George Floyd. You know, I have a lot of friends that are victims of police brutality, so I just want to show my support and, you know, my perspective on it. So bear with me, because I did write this an hour ago, but I believe I can get through it perfectly. It's not too much anyway.
You can do it.
Yes. Okay. We said, fuck the police, cause that's all I know. I ain't see no good cops, it's the seed they sowed. I'm talking about hoes. Bullets kiss black skin on these roads, but we can't seem to come together. It's the path we chose, so we get cursed. Carry heavy burdens at birth. 21 in the hearse, 6 feet in the dirt. Or we get canned. Make you feel like less of a man, cause we forgot our God power when they took our land. So what is you saying? My anger gotta die down, cause they going and we live in a different time now. It's in my bones, in my blood, gotta fight now. Just pipe down, cause all my niggas feel alive now. We never been, never breaking, we ain't afraid. From generations turns our lemons to lemonade. At fault we not, but it get critical. When motherfuckers from the other side got it into you, sinning you, stealing from your culture, belittle you, fearing you. But now we flip it like reciprocals. But you don't understand. You look at me and see color, like I ain't human, a sister or a damn mother. Fuck Uncle Sam, don't emphasize with my pain, man. So we said fuck peace and got a different game plan. Shouting my power from the hilltops, looting the streets, cause we ain't afraid to get popped. I'm riding with Malcolm and Huey and I live pop. My people, my duty, get moody when we get shot. I stand on the shoulders of my ancestors. Look at the world and hoping that it get better. Can't pray for my enemies, hoping that they get wetter. Cause they wanna see the end of me, but spirit never stops ever. Brujas for Black Lives Matter. Apple in the mouth with the head on a platter. Brujas for Black Lives Matter. Soaking up the holy sun so I get blacker. Brujas for Black Lives Matter. Hoping that we see change or we get madder. Brujas for Black Lives Matter. I stand with my people until all lives matter. Quick little.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you.
See, This is what I'm talking about. And by the way, it didn't sound like you just wrote that. It sounded like you. so good
Passion.
job on the on the spitting of it, but on the performance of it. But wow, yeah, the people in the comments are loving it. And I will. Who that? Who that?
That's my little brother.
Yo,
He's
what's
excited.
up? That's your little
Say
brother?
hi. Yeah.
What's up,
Yeah, he
bro?
wants to rap. So he's excited. He's watching out.
What's up, bro?
So
Yeah,
what's
you got
up?
the hair rocking. What's up?
Yeah. So, what's up,
You
Shy?
How old are you?
All right, go ahead. Okay. Go ahead. How old are you?
I would say 37.
What did he say? 7?
Yeah, he's almost turning 7, but he jacks that he's 7 already.
All right, I like that. I like that. Forward thinker.
Right, as he should. As he should. You happy you got on camera? All right, bro. I'm glad you're happy. All right, let's get back to the show. Go back to your homework.
Oh, he gotta do homework. See,
Yeah, I got him doing his homework because I know if he ain't out with me, he ain't gonna do it.
he might be using that as he used this as an excuse to get away from the homework. That's what it was. What's his name?
His name is Jameer.
Jameer.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jameer, man. Young soldier. So look, that was crazy. I mean, there's so many lines from, you had metaphors in there, flip it like reciprocal, and just standing on the top, looking at the ancestors. All them lines was crazy.
Thank you.
But this just shows that artists that are watching, even fans that are watching, even producers, all creatives, and even fans that are watching, this is a way to channel. This is the way to help. This is the way to show solidarity. Now obviously that song that can turn into a song, Acie, and it could be put out. It could help somebody. So it's like we're not all. You got to take what you have, what talent you have, and utilize that. We might not be a soldier. We might not be a doctor. We might not be a fireman or firewoman. We might not do things like that, but we might not be able to cook for people. But whatever skill you have, you can utilize that to give to mankind, especially in these times, and contribute your own way. So don't think your contribution is ever too small. So thank you for showing a great example of that, Acie. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
All right. So what else we got? What else we got?
I am gonna do Gangstar. Give me 1 second and get my little speaker together real quick. It just cut off. Give me 1 second.
You are tuned into Center Stage, brought to you by BeatStars. I'm your boy Mozzie, holding it down with y'all. Thank you for everybody tuning in on all platforms. I know we got a bunch of different platforms on here, tuning in and watching all around the world. BeatStars is very, very worldwide, very universal. I talk to people from all different countries that are on BeatStars all the time. So, thank you. I know the time slots might be different for you guys. It might be like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 10 at night, whatever it is. And you guys are up and you guys are tuned in with us. So thank you. Thank you for tuning in, especially in these times, man. And we got none other than Acie on with us. You know what I'm saying? The queen. I've heard a lot of her music, and trust me, she has a lot to offer. So Acie, man, let's get it. You're on mute. You're on mute.
So I'm gonna do this just to keep the substance and bars going. I don't want to change the mood. It's the first song that really pushed me to push my pen. Old school Gangstar beat. You know it very well. It's like one of my favorite tracks that I did because it really forced me to push my pen and test my lyricism and not be so lazy on music and like really settle for just like the hokey doke bars that I was doing before. So further ado, I'm gonna do it without on my headphones, so it'll come off a little bit better.
All right. Hey, sis, let's do a sound check. Let's do a quick sound check before you do it.
All right. You said sound check?
Yeah.
Fuck with raw cheek, call up egg knows my shooters.
Put your try to do it with your headphones. I think it'll sound better if you have your headphones because the music cuts in and out if you don't a lot of times, and I heard it in the beginning that it might do that. So yeah, we want to hear what you got to say. So let's do it. Let's try it that way. You still playing it out the same speakers, correct?
All right. Okay, yeah. Got it. Thou shalt not fuck with raw cheek, too hot. Call up egg, who knows my shooters. Medicated stages to meditate my way. The way my ego died, release my conscience from its chains. I grew up in a small town, my head up but 10 toes down. Wounded from birth with a cold sound. Wounded by men, broken system in this cursed world. The streets turned the alcohol from just a lone girl. Cold world where we dope sell. Yellow tape, black lives, it's a new cell. A new hell, new jail, but they can't box me in. I've been against the grain no matter what time we in. My ancestors live, they live it, they won't forget it. La Loba, I'm the bringer of wars, bringer of women, daughter of witches, alpha woman that you couldn't burn. So making money is the only time we need to earn. I run with the wolves, like great dames, battle scars our legacies took. The wild woman simmered down and took out the books. Not sweet as it looks, but I'm the captain that won't let these niggas off the hook. They'll never land on my nature like the things they took from my people was never equal, so we choose to look. They painted lies, so they just painted the air to make it clear these evil vibes like what she wanted air. If history repeats itself, I got that Shiva wealth. Manifesting everything you need. I don't need your help. Royalty, what you see in me. It's the G I'm dealt. Either make me walk, feel free. You should be yourself. Better substance, please don't push my buttons. For that paper, I'm a glutton, but I'm due out, so it won't succumb me. They steady hate and tell them take a number. See through third eyes the lies and make your conscience go reduce to slumber. Open your chakras, nigga, more life. I took the common ties just to get the score right. Ego was eating the soul, I gotta move right. Rest in the moonlight just to get the juice tight. Thou shalt not fuck with raw cheek, blue hot. Call up egg goon, knows my shooters. Medicated stage just to meditate my way. The way my ego died, release my conscience from this chain. I've been cops aside, niggas cast on. Broken no cast on. Cause real uncles moving moves in they mask on. Will she her vibes when they hate, this the same song. There'll always be a nigga trying to get his Jake on. These slave hymns in my bones, Pataki at homes. The Kedai Nicks, new substance we set in the stone. I created more substance by moving alone. Now I sit in my divine, I'm setting the tone, setting intention, manifesting my wishes. Know what you invest in, it costs more to pay attention. Cause real alphas don't chase labels, moments we living. Real alphas create vibes, a different pivot. A Madama on my left, pirate on my right. And you know I keep sued by my third eye. Respect my vibe, it's gonna always be AC. Every letter, I'm a ride. Respect my alchemy. All the hate you throwing will never fuck out my alchemy. A real rapper, bitch, you know I got bars for days. Like Danny Addicts, the boss will take all the calm away. Slicker, I'm the creme de la creme her. Flow so cold, she cold just like the winter. I got a temper. For the temper, shirt for the bird. I'm too cheap for my words. Thou shalt not fuck with raw G Bruja. Call up egg blue, knows my shooters. Medicated stages to medicate my ways. The way my ego died, release my conscience from the chains. Always been a white wolf like John from the hand. Keep a nigga quite shook, quiet stones in my hand. I commit at worst, I'm in my hand. From an overstand. I never been afraid, make shots, never been afraid. Understand that niggas, I limit that, turn to lemonade. Cause I'm that nigga, nevertheless, don't get in my way. A third eye to the lies, then you been a fake. Thou shalt not fuck with raw cheap blue hot. Call up egg boom, knows my shooters. Medicated state just to medicate my ways. The way my ego died, release my conscience from my chains. Fuck with raw cheap blue hot. Those my shooters, medicated state just to medicate my ways. The way my ego died, release my conscience from my chains. My bad, because I lost my breath a couple times.
Nah, it's all good. You sitting down. It's tough when you sitting down sometimes. You know what I mean? Kill that.
Okay, got it.
AC. Good looking queen. You have anything else? Or you want to wait to the end? We come back and we build. We not doing
to the end.
We're not doing a cipher. We're just gonna come back at the end. So stick around and just build.
Okay, copy that.
And you know, everybody get their goodbyes and outro. But give out your socials now before we move on, so people get that, get at you right now.
Copy. You can follow me on Instagram. That's ACIE dot, like an actual dot, Slaytor, SLAYTOR. And you can find me on Twitter. AC Slaytor is just ACIE SLAYTOR. follow me. I follow back. If you make beats, you're gonna rap, some features. I like to work with artists. I love working with all types of artists. So please do not hesitate to hit me up and pregame and work with me.
Word. And you on BeatStars, you at the beat haven of the world. So
Where a lot of my beats that I have in my projects are from BeatStars. A lot of them.
Dope. That's what it is, man. That's that connection. That's that network we're talking about. Acie, thank you. Thank you, Queen. Stick around.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you. We're going to move on to the next person. It's my brother, Randy Mason. Randy Mason,
what up?
are you in here? Oh, microphone, headphones. This guy's super professional.
What's going on? What's going on? Nah, man. I couldn't. My iPhone headphones ain't have the adapter, so I had to grab this out the basement.
Right.
What up, though?
It's a good excuse of modesty. I see. It's all right. It's all right.
There you go. Yeah.
Where the drums at, man? Where the
I got
drums at?
Yeah, I'm sitting on the joint right now.
Oh, we got. Oh, okay. All right. For
Yeah.
those who don't know, aside from doing a bunch of shit, as an artist, lately Randy Mason has been putting out a lot of real creative split screen performances. It's a good way to put it. You know what I mean? With musicians and other producers, and they'll do a split screen performance where they're in two different places, but they'll match the shit up, and it'll just be like an ill mashup. You know what I'm saying? And it just sounds beautiful, man. And it's creative. I know other people, a lot of singers do it, but a lot of rappers don't do it effectively that I've seen. But you're one of the people who has been able to do that. And now you have this other thing, which I'm kind of jealous, because I thought of this idea, but I didn't move on it. And I think the first person I saw do it was Mos Def. He did it on like a timpani drum, some wow shit years ago.
Right on.
And that was around the time I was thinking of doing it too, but I never acted on it. And it's not easy for those. If you don't know what I'm talking about, playing percussion and rapping at the same time.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I tried it, and maybe that's why I got scared. But I'm glad somebody I know and is my friend did it. You know what I'm saying? Rather than somebody I don't know. So
yes.
So explain what it is.
Yeah. So I play the cajon drum, Afro-Peruvian slave-made instrument. You know what I mean? Crazy story. And so what happened was about, I don't know, 10 plus years ago, something like that. I was a part of a band, and I was the MC, and we had a bassist and a singer and a guitar player and so on and so forth. And my man looked at me. He was like, "Yo, when you're not rapping, you got to do something." You know what I mean? And so he actually, right. I'm like, he's like, that two-step ain't cutting it. So he's like, "Yo, he actually bought me a cajon, my first cajon. He bought it for me. He's like, "Yo, I bought you this drum. I saw somebody playing it. Maybe you might like it." And so I started playing it, and it was dope. But all those years, I never really rapped and played it at the same time. I would just like back up whoever was singing and stuff like that. But anyway, then my man Sean Kelly really inspired me. Sean Kelly is an amazing musician and MC out of New York, and he's a beast on the drum kit and rhyming. So he'll be on the drum kit and spitting crazy bars. So when I saw him,
difficult too. That's not easy.
Crazy. Yeah, the coordination is definitely tricky, because MCing is very percussive, right? So your rhymes and the patterns that you're using vocally, right, obviously are not the same as what you're doing on the drum. So it's kind of tricky to coordinate. But anyway, so yeah, I call, the rapping cajonero. That's what I'm coining the joint. And so I'm rhyming on the cajon, and we build it. I wrote a book. Yeah, I wrote a children's book about it, because I bring it to school when I do hip hop workshops. I'm a teaching artist, and I do hip hop in schools all throughout New York City for an organization called Thrive Collective, where we create hope and opportunity in New York City public schools through the arts and mentoring, right? So anyway, I bring the cajon, and I was telling the kids the story of the cajon, like legit. It was made, by slaves out of like, crates and cargo and dressers and stuff like that. It was this handmade thing. If you Google it, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it looks like a wooden box.
I didn't look. The first time I saw it was at South by Southwest, and I didn't know. I thought it was a new instrument. I was like, "Oh, this is creative." So you're educating me. I never knew it up until now. What if it was even called? So
yeah, we're going back to like the 1600s.
Wow.
Yeah, so my African slaves in Peru who were not allowed to play, obviously music and drums, because the powers that be saw it as power, right? Music, which it is. But they had this way of creating this instrument that was easily disguisable. and didn't look like an instrument. But anyway, that's that. So I wrote a children's book about it. That's not out yet, but it will be soon. Thank you for listening to me ramble about my cajon.
No, bro.
Dreams.
Like I said, you educated us, bro. I thought it was some new shit, and now to know that it was something brought about and invented years ago, it's ingenious because it looks like a shoebox.
Yeah.
Right? Or like a box you just throw like whatever in, and it's not. It's so discreet, you know what I'm saying? But the sound that comes out of it is crazy. So yeah, man, I can't wait to hear it.
Right on. Yeah, man. So I appreciate y'all having me on. This is all the way dope. So I don't know if y'all be able to hear it clearly with the audio setup that we got, you know what I mean, on the mic.
Right. Now, Randy, real quick, is it tradition to sit on it and play, or is it okay? So
traditionally you sit on it and play, but they have newer versions that you could actually place on your lap and play it like this, you know what I mean, like a smaller version.
But does the same sound come out of it?
It's not as bassy. It's not as the bigger the cajon, and they make them in different sizes. If you go to the music store, you'll find them. The bigger the box, the more bass. And so yeah, the smaller joints you put on your lap, they're cool. But I love this. I love the joint that you sit on, man. You get on the train and just rock out.
Do you feel like when you sit on it, it gives it a different sound than if it's on your lap because you have put your weight on it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think definitely. I don't know if it's so much the weight as it is the dimensions of it. You feel me? Like the smaller one could only be so big, right? So it sits on your lap. But this joint is hollowed out, and you know, if you look on the inside, look kind of like a djembe. When you look at the bottom of a djembe, you see. And so that helps sonically. And they got different styles or whatever like that. But yeah, man, I love the cajon, yo. Word up.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Oh, so we gonna get it right now? Is that what we getting?
Let's go.
Oh, we getting the goods.
You got a hype, man.
Yeah, so real quick, let me just shout out because we jumped into the cajon stuff real quick. My name is Randy Mason. Shout out my wife. My wife is amazing. Shout out all my kids. I got 6 of them, and they are amazing as well. Yeah.
I thought you had like 3. God damn it, 6.
Yeah, 5 boys and 1 girl. Amen.
God bless you.
Amen. 5 boys and 1 girl. They are phenomenal, and I say that because you know, it's important for me to champion faith and family and marriage in my art, and so I just want to shout them out real quick, and then we're gonna get into this joint. So my man's gonna play it, or I gotta play it. Let's see.
I think you play it.
Yep. Boom. Y'all hear that?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Shout out to my man DJ J Fuse who chopped up this loop. I'm sure y'all recognize it. I saw him playing it on Instagram Live, and I hit him. I said, "Yo, send me that," and he was like, "I got you." And I was like this, yo, dig it. Yo, I'm a dad, so it ain't even slang when I say what up, son. Got 6, try to treat each as if it were just one. Custom styles, move crowds like when the bus come. Only way I'm getting to heaven is as a +1. So yo, pardon me if I ain't where the party be. I'm in the upper room like Dr. Shirley at Carnegie. With the pen, of course, penning thoughts, no sorcery. God do talk to me, just not audibly. Still I be hiding my hard heart and card hearts. And it be really hard to flow through clogged arteries, yo. But hope to find love, no glossary. If the gift is greater than the gun, I got the armory. Yo, if you ever see my name up on the marquee, pray it ain't the day I missed the mark so markedly. I'm trying to brush up on my archery and artistry to let the whole world know. Ran rhyme remarkably, kicking with the kids who couldn't tell me who they fathers be. Trying to show these kids what a husband and a father be. Tilling the soul soil and toiling responsibly. Where the farmers be, where medicine better than pharmacies be. B-O-O-G-I-E, down. B-O-O-G-I-E, down. B-O-O-G-I-E, down. Came to uplift and I came from uptown singing B-O-O-G-I-E. Check it out. Dig it. Yo, Mozzie, that's a hip-hop honor. High school dropout, rapping at Harvard. Couldn't see that with binoculars. Back when I was on the fast track to spot fur, my peoples turned weed, coke, crack to commerce. I told them, nah, we gon' rap at concerts. Don't need a sponsor. The all I ever needed was my word. Pele with the goals and I ain't never played soccer. I'm sorry that I ever made my mom and my pop hurt. Now I vow to make them proud and ain't about to be outworked. Yo, pardon me for the outburst. I just get excited about the matter like Albert. And no, I'm not faith without works. I bring the good book up in the building. That's my brother, the Bronxer. Yo, Levy, hope they ready for the hip-hop counselor who make a kid feel about as big as a bouncer, or make a teen feel about as tall as a tower, or make a young man want to lift up his trousers. Don't be a doubter, you don't be a downer. This is food for the soul served over the counter. Yo, I rock the mic, got the light and the power. Yo, I just wanna say something that'll empower. Yo, I just wanna say something fresher than powder. To see you make a face like you just say something sour. Yo, my inner hater be as loud as announcers, so we gon' turn this up just a little bit louder. Cause words wash rooms like taking a shower. This is God's green earth, and I'm down with the founder. Yo, singing B-double-O-G-I-E, down. B-double-O-G-I-E, down. B-double-O-G-I-E, down. Came to uplift, and I came from uptown singing B-double-O-G-I-E. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna tell you, man. One thing I gotta definitely give you props on, definitely compliment you on is I met you years ago at Fat Beats. It was something I don't even know what was going on. We was just fucking rapping our asses off.
That's it.
That's all I remember. But I remember we was rapping, and more rapping.
Wow.
And one thing I noticed about you that stuck out right away is that your bars are always clean and they always hit. You know what I'm saying? It's a style that you know, it's not easy to get, but once you get it, it's palatable. People, it gravitates people, and people are like, oh shit. That's why at some point I just sat back and I was like, I'm gonna enjoy this like a movie. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
appreciate that, man. I'm glad.
You know, and it never fails. Whether I seen you at End of the Week EOW or Random Cipher or Fat Beats or online or your music or when you came to the radio show and all that, when we used to have the radio show. But it's always been clean and always bang, 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 just hits in pocket. In pocket is the word I'm looking for. So shout out to you for that, man.
Word up.
Word.
Yeah, man. Thank you. That means a great deal. And what you're referencing, man, those times really help to cultivate that. You know what I'm saying? All those hours just rhyming at Fat Beats or whatever. It's kind of like, I think, and even prior to that era, you know what I'm saying? I think about that whole 10,000 hour rule, that concept, you know what I'm saying, about putting 10,000 hours into your craft to kind of, you know, achieve a certain level of it or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you know, we've been doing this since we was kids, so that means a lot to me. Appreciate that. Word.
Thank you, man. Thank you. So yeah, what you got next, bro? What's going on?
Yeah. Oh man. So I'm trying to figure what to do. I'm gonna do something. I'll probably kick this acapella.
Okay.
But again, y'all, appreciate y'all having me on. So I'm gonna do this joint like this, yo.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, yo, no faith, no fun. If I know how the movie end, then I won't come. I want to be the one that's hollering home run. I never saw it coming, so stunned that I don't run. Clock ticking, the plot thickens, got everything I need, but still feel like a lot's missing. I'm at the table trying to peek in the God's kitchen. I came to the counter, but the sign said gone fishing. Yo, can you smell what the rocks cooking? Too far into the future, I'm not looking. It's funny how for now feels like forever, but I know better. I'm not pulling, I'm not pushing anything out of its proper place, because everything has got a proper pace. Between the seasons and cycles, the seed is inside you. The sequence is vital. So let not your hands become idle, and let not your fans become idols. Let not your friends become rivals, and let not your rights become rifles. The right to doesn't make it right to. I write to feel what the kids do when they pop willies on a bicycle. How insightful. Life is delightful. Brief as a haiku. A breeze then the kite flew. Dreams got a pipe full. Might need a NyQuil. Lights go out, I mean, even on the Eiffel. I'm just an instrument. I'm not the maestro. Hope they don't get the wrong message like a typo. Two-step on a tightrope. This a disco and a dice roll. Life is like a dance with your eyes closed. Most of us would do much better with a blindfold. This won't make me or break me. God already made me back in the 80s. Made me to break bread on break beats to make sure everybody in the place eat, even if I'm famished. I'ma split my sandwich. I don't know what a fan is, only what the fam is. I don't know all the answers, only know I got a flow for the bro. Oh, answers from the compo to the campus. I ain't sweating, I ain't fretting any weapon they brandish. Can't do me no damage. Cause every morning I wake up, I reach for the cannon. I'm trying to seek understanding. I mean, please understand that I'm good where I'm standing. In the hood or in the Hamptons. Got this, rock with anybody on the planet. Fred One's a Fred Hammond. Who said I got no shot like a Glock that's jamming? Please, Mozzie, we jamming. Ain't finna go with no tangents, flowing in tandem. Are we rapping or rambling? Hey, yo, rappers is random. I'm rapping an anthem for you, me, and them. I mess around and bring a band in. I never bounce over banding. I never leave anybody outstanding because everyone is outstanding. Yeah.
Yo, Randy Mason, you went into your bag, buddy. You went into your bag, buddy. So
right on,
all right.
right on. That's what we do.
Hey, make it look easy, bro. You make it look easy. So now, so you have the book coming out. You have the online series you're doing with the split screen, which we talked about. Musically, as far as putting out music, what do you have coming up, or what do you have out?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, so the split screen joints was inspired by the quarantine. It's called the Quarantine Jam. At least for now, me and you was kicking that. It's gonna outlive this season, but you could check that on Instagram, and the books and us coming. But musically, so right now I have out an EP. It's called Four More, produced by my man Theory Has It.
When did that come out?
Some joints. Probably last year. I don't remember like the whatever month or whatever like that. But so that's out. You know what I mean? It's a couple joints. I put out a couple joints recently. This No Faith, No Fun. I just kicked the acapella. That's up. Couple other joints, and I'm working with my man Gainsborough out of San Antonio, Texas, on a new EP. I don't know. The working title is called Dynamic, and so we got a couple joints that we are finishing up. So I'm doing that, and I'm just writing, and recording every day. So who knows? Might drop something tonight or not. I don't know.
All right. And then visually, are you doing videos for any of these songs, or have you?
Yeah, so we did the again, this was last year. We did the Get Busy music video, which was a lot of fun, and I'm really proud of because it captures kind of a holistic visual of what I represented, what I'm about, what I believe in. My wife and my kids are in it. The work I do with hip hop education and music and so on and so forth. So Get Busy. Shout out to Adiana, dope videographer from the Bronx, and my man Adam out of Brooklyn who helped put that together. So that video's out. Do a lot of like live videos, like performing live and that kind of thing, rapping on the train or rapping, doing the cajon thing. I've been trying to figure out now with this quarantine, the video situation. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta get a little bit more creative, you know what I mean? A little bit more it's a little more tricky. We gotta get, right word, man. So give your social. By the way, shout out to you for really showing your family and not being afraid. Not afraid is not the right word, but not being hesitant. A lot of people don't really do that, show that side when it comes to hip hop, but you openly show it within your art. And it might not, by the way, it might not be for some people, but it works for you. And shout out for just, showing that that can be an aspect of life within art. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like, thank you for that, man. That means the world to me because I am very intentional in championing those things in my art. The same way I'm intentional about championing hip hop in my house, right? So the way I champion faith and marriage and all of that stuff and kids in music and when I'm out in the culture is the same way I rap hip hop in the house, if that makes sense. And a lot of times I feel like there's a misconception that those worlds can't coexist. Like, oh, you're a dad now. You know what I'm saying? You got to just kind of kick back and whatever. Like you can't really do it to the level that you would like to.
Right.
And I'm like, no, that's a lie. And then on the flip side, the same being a father and a husband is like that you can't do art, you know what I'm saying, and do well as a full-time artist. And I think that's a big misconception. And so I want to make sure that I'm doing my part to broadcast what's important to me, and that's what's important. The other thing is I'm trying to be the same brother. I'm trying to be the same dude at the kitchen table and on stage and on Mozzie's radio show and on BeatStars and on the corner and on the 6 train. I'm trying to be that same person, you know what I'm saying? So you know, I don't have to like reinvent like myself when I step
Right.
into the booth or whatever. So this is Rand.
Consistency.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
Word.
that's commendable, bro. Give him your socials and stick around because we're gonna have an outro at the end. But for now, give him your socials for sure.
Yes, sir. On Instagram is Randy Mason Music, RANDYMASON Music, MUSIC. You could go to randymason.org. You can hit up Mozzie and be like, yo, what's up with your man? And connect like that too. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all work.
Thanks for putting that burden and responsibility on me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
I only asked for 10%. All right, it's all good.
Yeah, you got it, King.
Yo, I appreciate you, man. Stick around. Next up, we have good friend of mine who's an amazing human being, but very hard to get in touch with.
You know,
Because I'll tell you why. Because he's a busy guy. He's a busy guy, and that's a good thing.
I'll take that.
Oswin
I'll take that.
Benjamin.
What's the word, G?
Into the room. What's good, my brother?
Wow, man. I'm doing well, man. Yo, shout out to Acie and Randy Mason. I fuck with Randy OD, being a newlywed. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
and there, bro, like doing the whole marriage thing and still staying true to what I'm talking about, bro. That's an important message, and I respect them for pushing that forward.
Word, man. Word. I mean, yeah, you know, there's a stigma that comes with it, but it's up to brothers like you and Randy and all of us to even the sisters that are artists to just be like, nah, we can do both. It's all about balance.
Word.
Matter of fact, this whole quarantine and being inside on lockdown, I don't want to use the word lockdown. That's a negative fucking thing. But being in the crib and not being able to come out like that and be outside, that is giving us opportunity. I don't want to say forcing us. It's giving us the opportunity to maintain balance and bring on new ways of balance. So it's right in line with it, man. So what's up, bro?
It's a lot, man. These past couple days, man, it's been heavy. And I can't speak on behalf of everybody, but for people of color, it's been heavy, man. And I'm seeing how people acting. I'm seeing the riots. I'm seeing the protests, man. And yo, it's been heavy, son. Like physically heavy, bro. Like I feel it, and it's I've been spending a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? Talking to my wife, talking to God. Shed a couple tears, bro. Looking at my nephew and something like. This is a conversation I don't want to have with you when you get older, but I have to. You know what I'm saying? Just that weight. Shit has been heavy, bro.
Yeah. And you know, the biggest one of the biggest levels of stress is when you start feeling it physically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when you know it's really weighing on you. And I think from, you know, just from being on, I've been protesting and marching and doing social awareness and community service since the 80s. And I don't want to show my age, but I was a shorty, like a super shorty doing that.
Got you.
Because my mother was an activist, you know what I'm saying? But
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Word. But I will say this, that the youth, one thing that from the times I've been in the protest just these past few days, the youth, they feel voiceless. And there's first of all, there's no leadership. You know, in the past generations, we've had the Malcolms, we've had the Martins, we've had the Black Panthers, you know, list goes on. But there's no leadership. So that causes the youth to just be like how you get, you know, we're all stressed out. They just want to explode. And, you know, with the youth, they have more energy. And 95% of the people who are in the front line that I've seen from the times I went were the youth. And it's them being voiceless. That's because the media doesn't show it. You know what I'm saying? These corporations don't show it. So it's up. I say that to say this. It's up to people like you, Randy Mason, Acie, and again, the creatives that are on here on this platform to be able to give the voice to the voiceless. And, you know, I met you similar to how I met Randy Mason from you know, Team Backpack to you know, to bring you to Sirius, and then or seeing you at Sirius, you know what I mean? Heavy Hitter Show, whatever it was. But just seeing you be such a vocal dude when it comes to the issues of the hood, the issues of the neighborhood, the issues of our community. So it's, you know, like I said to Acie, we're not all doctors or lawyers or firemen or whatever.
Yeah.
You are artists and you could touch the world. And I salute that you were doing it already. You know what I'm saying? And now you're still doing it. And this is a responsibility I know that you're throwing on your back. And that's probably part of a lot of your stress. And I don't want to keep talking. I want to give you a chance to really expand on that.
Bro, you said everything just now, bro. And I think that's what it is. I feel like it's a job, it's a duty. I feel like once you got a voice and people listening to you, it's a different type of responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like whether we want to be or not, you know what I'm saying? Like once you in a place where people listening to you, you have that responsibility on your back, and it's all what you use it for. Like I know that's I feel like that's why God got me doing this, bro.
Of course.
And I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna say what it is I gotta say, no matter what stage it's on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna speak how I'm feeling, and you feel that. I'm an empath, bro. So I feel pain that's not even mine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to just calibrate my emotions and be level with what's going on. But it's kind of hard to be level and keep a clear head when, you know what I'm saying, you're seeing the same thing that's been happening throughout the course of time, continue to happen, and even like to happen more. You know what I mean?
Right. And now see this is the thing. Malcolm and Martin and all them, they didn't have something that we have in this generation, and that's the internet. So we're able to touch the world faster. You know what I mean? And with a click of a button. So I'm sure people like you are using that to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I wanted to go back to you mentioned your nephew.
Yeah.
How, if you can, how does a conversation with your nephew sound like? Like, what did you tell him?
So he's still super young. Like he's
okay.
Yeah, he's about to be 2 in September, but you know, he's running around and just that you know what I'm saying? Like even when you like I look at him and it's like, yo, the innocence, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just to walk around, run around, and you know what I'm saying? It's just like his lack of knowledge is the thing that's protecting him. So now, like knowing that when you get older, there's certain things we're gonna have to expose to you, the realities of what the world is. Like that shit is tough. Like, yo, bro, real shit, bro. I was looking at him today, bro. He was just being a kid, rolling around, saying words that ain't really words yet. And I'm looking at him cute as shit, bro. And I just started crying. My niggas was like, yo, nigga, all you have to do is step outside on the wrong day and it could be a duck for you.
Yep.
How you explain that to a kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, then that's the shit that I've been feeling heavier than ever. It's a lot of conversations I got to be had with kids that shouldn't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't have to tell you that.
Right.
I shouldn't have to tell you, yo, look, these are your rights. These are, you know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't have to have those combos with you, because when you go to school, the kid next to you that don't look like you, their parents not going to have that conversation with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's been going on, bro. That's what, like, we could talk about this shit all day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but look, man, like you said, you have a God-given gift, and you're not taking that lightly. So, what you got cooking?
Finishing the album up. I've been working in silence. I ain't been making too much noise about it, but I thought it was done, and then a lot of things started happening. So a lot of other emotions started to rise up. So it ain't done yet.
It's only right. It's only right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of I feel like there's more things I gotta say.
And by the way, there's, you know, and I know you agree with me, and I want to reiterate it, that there's a thin line, and people will see it these days, between being gimmicky with the shit and actually showing your sincerity. You don't have a problem with that, but I feel like some artists might be struggling with that. You see what I'm saying? So I encourage everybody to just take the time like you are taking, and really be introspective with it.
Yeah,
and what advice would you give to artists doing that?
Double check your motive. You know what I'm saying? Double check what it is you doing it for. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the time for me to promote an album. It's not a time for me to promote a single. That's not what it's about. Like, if people are looking at you to see what's going on. Understand what's happening. And you know what I'm saying? Like, if you do happen to get some type of love and praise for a genuine need to speak out about what's going on, then that's cool. But don't speak out for the love. Don't speak out to get attention. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it's a lot of, it's a confusing time, bro. And even me, bro, there's times where it's just like, I gotta check myself. What you posting this for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What are you saying this for? Do you know what you're saying? If somebody was to have a question, would you be able to answer them? You know what I'm saying? Like, know your motive, know your reasoning, and know why you're doing this. Like, if you're outraged to the point where you have to say something about it, then say something. And if you're not, that's cool too.
Yeah.
And don't feel like you have to be because everybody else is.
Right. Just step to the side and let the people who.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word. I ain't mad at you for that.
Word, man. So look, man, this is heavy, and I love the heavy convo, but I do want to hear some music, bro.
Got you, man. I got a nice little number here.
All right.
So I switched the screen on.
I think if you go to share screen, it won't show us. It'll just be seen by the
you're good, man. Just play the song and you should be good.
Got you. All right. Let's get to it then. Yeah. Look. This might be my magnum opus. This might be the year I gain focus. I've been quarantining for the league I cancel. Been more distant than I have social. I find peace in the silence of corridors. The four walls do abort the noise. Y'all outside, staying in ain't new to me. I was born about 2 weeks post-mature. They call me soft, but if they want clash with a titan, we get shit cracking. Like killers through glass scopes. No niggas good with fiber optics or just fiber how they make shit happen. Look, makeshift booth, I make shifts happen. Brave heart if you cross the passion on God. I will perform in front of mirrors of my girl way before the applause. Nigga, I'm good inside. I'm good on the lane. You ain't gotta check in with me. I'm better than last time. I'm on that time. I'm good inside. Fuck what you think. Look, you ain't gotta check in with me. Look. I gave a lot of me to the streams. I did a few collabs for a quarter of the rate. Pimped out, avoiding some late fees. Trying to take lift off or Uber the main squeeze. 4.93 rating, 5-star verses. Something ain't adding up to me. I got enough drive for my own ride share app, and on the mic I can make homes at the beach. Y'all don't hear me though. Trying to make peace with collateral. Try and move linear, but people moving lateral. All that talking out the side of your face is a quick way to get a machine to your attitude, yeah. I've been focusing doors. A whole lot of drama I opt out to endure. All the miles I put on the whip run me further from the bullshit and close to the God, nigga. I'm good inside. I'm good on the lane. Look, you ain't gotta check in with me. I'm better than last time. I'm on that time. I'm good inside. Yeah. You ain't gotta check in with me. Look, I still hear nods in my sleep. I still scroll through our old messages. I play strong, although I weep. Swipe tears swiftly to hide the evidence. Sleep never been such a difficult task. Shipping feeling wilder than ever needs weak. Shadowboxing with the fury I've been trying to mask. Hit the flash when I think I'm earth. Hitting a 10 count on that mat on God. There's a whole different type of pain. I done met a different side of eyes. Humble haymakers, broke guards that I got my pride rocked. Hanging on a different type of scars. Trying to breathe, trying to heal through the upsets. The petrol trolls who confess. The dabs, the fake dabs, the line tongues claiming you up next. I'm better far away from the fuck shit, boy. I'm good inside. I'm good on the lane. You ain't gotta check in with me. Better than last time. I'm on that time. I'm good inside. Look what you think. You ain't gotta check in with me. You ain't gotta check in with me. No. Even if you ain't part of the pandemic, I'ma treat you like you got it. Yeah. Stay clear of the bullshit. Ain't never been a problem. No, it ain't been a problem. I'm good. Good inside. I'm good on the link. You ain't gotta check in with me. I'm better than last time. I'm on that time. I'm good inside. Fuck what you think, babe. You ain't gotta check in with me. I'm good. I'm sure. Word.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo. First of all, I didn't know you could sing like that.
I bet you know. You gonna hear that on the next joint. I've been
I want to. I didn't. You know, it's a pleasant surprise. Like I know you can spit your face off. That's never a question. But okay, killer. All right.
Oh man. I appreciate y'all, man.
R&B album 2021.
We got some things happening. We got some things.
Yo, man, Acie, do you have an acapella you can take us out with, or?
Yeah, man. And I don't usually recycle content, but I feel like it's needed.
Yeah, bro, let's get it, man.
All right. Yeah, I promised my mama I wasn't gonna curse in front of children. But fuck Trump with a condom out of the shelter system. See, I embody the body of God, so for y'all that detest religion, this is scripture from a stand-up nigga that's Kaepernicking. Presidential towel, knowing with this flow I could have rapped for Nixon. I told Malcolm Little I had to get it. By any means, I'm Rodney Kinging with Martin's dream. Sonny, listen. Punchlines could have found Muhammad from Sunny Listings. Stratosphere looking Freddie, gray hair like the scalp of Regis. They rained on our wheel of fortune till we fell dropped from the ceiling. But this panther been Bobby shilling, oh silly me. Reporting what's in these streets. Cause they gonna crucify me once I cross to the industry and then hang me there. With both my hands to the sky, cause Lord knows it's boom, bye-bye from any piglet if your pigment like mine. Jesus Christ, Christopher Wallace and I should be all alike, cause with all this fake around us, we was born ready to die in America, nigga.
Fine. What a impactful way to finish it off, bro. Thank you, man.
I appreciate you, so G.
Give the people your socials so they could, holler at you, follow you.
Oswin Benjamin, OSWINBENJAMIN on everything, nigga, MySpace, Facebook.
Mehente.com.
You feel me? Word. Napster, nigga, LimeWire, all that shit.
Friendster, all that shit.
Word.
Yo, thank you, man. Now, here's something that's everybody's on screen now. Thank you, everybody, for rocking. Here's a coincidence. All y'all are from Uptown, correct?
Yeah, I'm in Yonkers right now.
You're originally from Uptown, though?
Nah, I'm born in Brooklyn and I grew up in Newburgh. Yeah, all the way up top there.
Okay, so it's still you in Yonkers. Is it safe to say? You're from Uptown, Randy, right?
Yes, sir. Bronx.
And Acie too, right? You're in the BX. What a cool.
Definitely.
Did I do that on purpose? Nah, I just did it. It just happened. It just happened. But listen, guys. If you're out there, if you're gonna go to the protest, please let us know. You know what I'm saying? And if you have any, I'm gonna put this out there. Whether people watching on BeatStars or you guys especially, if you have any content that you want to share with us, please do so. And I'll put it on my socials. I know BeatStars will support. That's relative to what's going on. It's all a solidarity factor that we all have to, put in play, and we all have to step forward. I'm doing some initiatives. I'll let you guys know when it happens. I mean, as soon as today, I might do it, but I'm working on it with other people, and I'll let you guys know for sure. But please let us know too. Let me know personally. Y'all are all my personal friends, and I'm happy to say that. And just be safe out there. And you guys have amazing heads on y'all shoulders, so I know y'all be good. But yeah, any closing words, Acie? Please let the people know.
Thank you for the inspiration. I always love hearing like dope ass artists. So I really appreciate it. Some good content today. So sometimes you don't have to seek inspiration, it finds you. So thank you guys. Like dope music. Really dope. So I definitely will be.
And give him your socials one last time.
Yes, my socials. Instagram is Acie Slaytor, ACIE.SLAYTOR, and just Acie Slaytor on Twitter, ACIESLAYTOR. Yeah, I only use Instagram.
Appreciate you, Randy.
Yo, listen, man. I'm still processing all these bars. My Lord have mercy. Between the two of y'all, I'm like, okay, geez. So I second what Acie said. I appreciate just hearing you guys, your heart and your art and the bars is inspiring me to write and continue to share and do what we do. And so this community, even in this virtual forum, is life-giving. So I'm grateful. Word. Mozzie, love you, bro. Word.
Love you too,
yes,
brother.
Mozzie, love you.
Love y'all, man. Give your social one more time, Randy.
Randy Mason Music. on Instagram. That's what I'm probably most active on. You can find me everywhere. Just search Randy Mason Hip Hop or go to randymason.org. Appreciate y'all.
Word. Thank you, brother.
Mm.
And Oswin Benjamin, last but not least.
Man, hey, I love you too, Mozzie. I ain't get to say it when everybody else said it, but I do. I genuinely do. Yo, Acie, Randy, I dead appreciate y'all for being here, like dead ass, on some real shit. Thank y'all for what y'all had to say. Thank you for letting people in the to letting people into y'all space. You know what I'm saying? Like Acie, I know everybody might not be the most up to date with the whole anime thing, and for you to still say this is my shit, whether y'all fuck with it or not, I fuck with that 100%. Randy, you already know I'm a newlywed nigga. So you know what I'm saying? So word, you know what I'm saying? So speaking like how you speak about the love you have for your family, for your faith, for your music, and finding a way to balance all of that, I appreciate that. And it's inspiring. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, King.
Word, son. Mozzie, you already know. I love you, nigga. We've been doing this for a long time. But
Sure, my brother.
Yo, y'all can find me, Oswin Benjamin, everywhere. For everybody that is protesting and that's outside, do it the right way. Be smart. Don't just start breaking and killing shit because everybody else is. Be smart about it. If you know what I'm saying, to get what we never got, we got to do some shit that we never did.
Right, and watch out for them ops, because I saw them with my own eyes breaking shit. They were not protesters. They were undercovers breaking fucking windows. I saw it with my own eyes. Be careful and protect yourselves, and don't let them write your narrative, because they can't. You know what I mean? And let me just point something out that I didn't expect from this showcase. As artists, we are the therapists a lot of times, but I feel like this whole center stage session turned out to be therapeutic for us as well, amongst ourselves. You know what I mean? So like, I just hope the viewers felt that vibe, that we were therapy for each other. You know what I mean? And as artists, a lot of times we need that. Who's our therapist? You know what I mean? We're always playing therapists. So, I thank y'all for that. And it was organic. We didn't even plan it that way. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I thank all of y'all. Please be safe, be healthy, because that Corona thingy is still out there. And let's just stay tight with our family and our unit. And Dev, first of all, BeatStars, thank you very much. Center Stage, we're going to keep rocking. We come to you every 2 weeks, so that's twice a month. Dev, thank you for producing the show. Thank you for being the backbone of this shit. And I guess that's how we're going to sign out, huh, Dev?
Yeah.
There he is. There he is.
Hey, good work, guys. Thank you guys all for watching too. We're gonna be doing this, and Mozzie, keep bringing them the artists that have something to say. It's super fire. So
of course.
Appreciate guys. Appreciate y'all for jumping on. So
this has been another episode of Center Stage. God bless and take care.
Take care, y'all.